So the topic we're going to cover for the next 2 weeks is, does the media we consume impact the way we navigate the world? So what that basically means is, does the media I see, whether it be the news, the television shows I watch, the social media, does that impact who I am, my beliefs, and the way I move about the world? The skill we're going to be thinking about is readers gather information to change or confirm our thinking. So, as readers, every time we're reading, we should be noticing, oh, does that confirm what I already believe? I knew that and now I know more about that. Or, whoa, I had no idea about that and that's not what I believe. So, today, your task is going to be to do the beginning of our thinking. We're going to brainstorm. What do we think? What does our gut tell us about the media we consume and who we are as people? We're going to do something called an anticipation guide. It's something to kind of decide, what do I think about this article right now before I've read it and what will come? And then you're going to read the article and go through it. We did circles like this a while ago when we did the Ruby Bridges lesson. So the very first thing we do is we start with this box down here, and I want you to fill in, what do you think? I want you to write all about, does media, do video games, social media, the news, all of that, does that impact who you are as a person and what you believe? And you're going to pause the video right now, and I just want you to write for a little while right in this box about, what do you think? Does what you see on TV and in the world, in the news world, consume you and kind of your beliefs and who you are as a person? Go ahead and write about that. The next thing I want you to do is come over here to this text box, and it says, I think that. This is your gut claim. So you just did all this writing over here about, you know, do things impact you or not? Maybe you wrote about Fortnite or a video game. Maybe you wrote about what you're seeing on the news right now. Maybe you wrote about a television show that you watch a lot. And now you're going to write yes or no, basically. I think media does impact the way I navigate the world or my beliefs, or I don't think. And you can choose to explain more here and give reasons, or maybe you just say, like, I don't really know, but this is my belief right now. So go ahead and pause the video. Make sure you have your gut claim written down here and all of your pre-thinking right here. Your next step is this anticipation guide. In this anticipation guide, we're only going to focus on this area right here for now. What this tells us, this part here is, we're deciding if we agree or we disagree. Because remember, our skill that we're working on is, um, as readers, we gain information, we gather information to help confirm or change our thinking. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to say Sesame Street has helped children into the adults they are today. So I'm going to do a little thinking on that. Do I think Sesame Street has helped shape me into the adult I am? Um, Probably. I watched it a lot when I was young, so maybe I'm gonna click agree. You're gonna go through, we're gonna push pause right now and go ahead through and do the rest of these. You're gonna put your X's in either box. Now, you should have your X's all over here in one box or the other for these 4 questions. As you read this great article, all about Sesame Street, you're going to underline areas that offer text evidence that either make you agree or disagree. So when you're reading this article, you're going to be looking specifically for text evidence that says Sesame Street has helped shape children into the adults they are today or has not. And when you're reading, you're going to highlight right on that article times that whether or not Sesame Street was originally created to reach a young black children or in the inner city or not. And you're going to type that text evidence right in here. And maybe you find text evidence that negates any of these, meaning it does not go along with it. So the next step is that you're going to read this article, highlight your information, and go ahead and plug it right in here. You might even be able to copy and paste instead of retyping. At the very end, when you have these boxes full of the evidence, you're going to decide then, do you agree or disagree now with these statements? So after reading the article, do you now believe that Sesame Street helped shape children into the adults they are today? My guess is sometimes you'll have the same answer you did in the beginning, and sometimes you might have a different answer.